Welcome to another preseason coaches show on Open Spaces Sports. We're joined by Coach Riley of the Cheylin Cougars as they prepare for the upcoming season. Coach, what do you expect?
I expect great things out of my girls. We're experienced and I'm looking forward to these younger classmen stepping up.
All right, folks, if you'd like to know a little bit more about the Cheylin Cougar volleyball team, all you need to do is go to OpenSpacesSports.com as we prepare for the upcoming season. Coach, as we look ahead now to the upcoming season, you talked about you do have some depth. If I remember correctly, you probably got a little bit of size, too.
We do.
What about size and experience? Who brings that to the table?
We have a couple girls. The Celts girls, obviously, they're my two big middles. We did lose one good senior last year, but I'm not too worried. I feel like we have some good freshmen coming in, and, I have great returners. Quite a few seniors.
With the size that the Celts girls bring you, are they more effective as a blocker at the net, or are they equally as valuable to you as a spiker at the net and driving the ball to the floor?
Both. Obviously Rachel, the younger one, she's got more height and more arm length to her. I'm really hoping she can get up off the net and block some more than she did this last year. Elizabeth, I expect the same out of her. She's been working hard this summer, and so I expect great things out of her.
How about the back row? I think the back row sometimes is maybe the toughest place to play, and particularly you put a libero back there, or some people say libero, so I'm never really sure what the right pronunciation is there, but that back row becomes valuable. How about your team on the back row?
That's going to be kind of our weakness. We really have to work hard with our passing this year. Obviously, our passing is the first thing that starts the bump set spike. So that's going to be our weakness, so we got to work on it.
Yeah, a setter is only as good as the person who passes the ball to him, right?
Right. And so, I have a returning setter from last year. I feel like she's more confident this year. Last year was her first time setting, and so she did great, and I expect it to be even better this year.
How about the league, the Western Kansas Liberty League? As you assess the teams in the league, where do you see yourself falling in the mix? Who would be a favorite in the league, do you think?
I think I see us, a few down, like 3 or 4. I don't see us being at the top, but, I think the whole league is going to be competitive.
Balance.
Yes, I think so. There's a lot of good teams, and, we never know how the season's going to play out.
If you had to pick a team as a favorite to win the league, Logan?
Well, Logan or Wheatland Grinnell.
Wheatland Grinnell.
Yeah, they'd finished great last year, making it to state. So, I think they're strong contenders again.
If you had to look at your lineup and say, this is our rival, our girls really get up for this team, who is it?
Oh, gosh.
Tri-Plains Brewster?
Them or I don't even know. It might be all of them.
Could be all of them, I guess. I think over the years.
I think Wheatland Grinnell. I think they're always one of those teams that gets to them, and they know that they have to compete well in order to get up there.
What tournaments are the big tournaments that you'll go to this year? A couple of them.
At Wheatland Grinnell, they're hosting their big tournament this year. Also, we go to
Hill City?
Hill City, yeah. And that is a big one out of, conference or league games, and that's a big one for us to compete.
Now, I don't know how much you know about this, but I'll ask you in case you do know. But the rumor has it that the league volleyball tournament has decided to go to a 2-day event. Is that true?
Yes.
We don't want to spend any midnight hours playing the championship matches, I guess.
It was a long day. And so I think it's just best for coaches and players to split it up and, keep them fresh, because injuries happen when you get tired, and that's what happened to us last year. And so then we were just out of it.
Yeah. Well, listen, good luck to you as this season rolls around. Open Spaces Sports will be there for many of your volleyball matches this year, covering your teams. And, you've got some experience, like you said. You've got some size, which should bode well for your team.
I hope so. I'm looking forward to this season.
All right, Coach, thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
Coach Riley joining us here on the Open Spaces preseason coaches interview show brought to you by Farm Credit of Western Kansas. Many of the businesses and individuals throughout the McDonald and Bird City area. Thanks for joining us.